Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm discussing hypnotic language patterns. And today I wanted to discuss hypnotic language patterns and ultimately how language works with persuading the mind. I call it hypnotic language patterns, but really you could think of it as just persuasion language. And ultimately, why do we call it hypnotic language? I call it hypnotic language because it is based on how the mind works. And it uses principles that the mind uses in order to be effective. So first of all, if you're tuning in, we are live at 5. Please come in and say hello if you are tuning in. Today is going to be a very quick video. I just want to give you a couple of very quick tips and start off this conversation. I'm going to be talking a fair bit about hypnotic language because it's a very large subject. But today I just wanted to kick off with one example and one tip of what hypnotic language is. So today specifically I'm going to be speaking about something called presuppositions. Now, a presupposition is a very powerful language tool that you can use in order to be very effective when you speak. Now, you can get a lot across in a very short space of time when you use something called presupposition. So what is a presupposition? It's when you say a statement, and in order for the person to make sense of what you're saying, they have to presuppose that what you're saying is true. For example, let me just tell you. For example, the chair is against the wall. What are you presupposing in your mind when I say that sentence? Is that I have a chair and I have a wall. In order for you to make sense of what I'm saying, in order for you to visualize what I'm saying, you have to agree that I have a chair and that I have a wall. So in order for you to say, okay, the chair is against the wall, you naturally accept that I have a chair and that I have a wall. Otherwise the sentence wouldn't make sense. You couldn't comprehend it. So let me give you some practical examples of how this works if you were going to persuade someone, for example, right? Because I gave you a very simple example and you're like, yeah, of course, that makes, what's the big deal with that? But I've given you a very basic one and now we're going to build on it, right? So here's what I mean. But first of all, let me just tune in and see if anyone is on. Okay, cool. All right, so let me just say, so for example, if I said the phrase, one of the things that you are going to love about driving this car is XYZ, right? If I'm like, imagine I'm a car salesman and I say, one of the things that you're going to love about driving this car is that da 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 da, right? What are the presuppositions that a person has to accept if they were to appreciate my sentence? So if I say, one of the things that you're going to love about driving this car, they have to assume that they are going to be driving the car, right? In order for them to make sense of the rest of the sentence, they would have to start visualizing that they are driving the car, that they are going to love a number of things, and that only one of the things that they are going to love is what I'm going to mention. And so you see, this is so much more powerful than just stating one thing, right? Another form of presupposition is this is for the parents. By the way, if you're a parent and you have kids and you want them to brush their teeth, right? So you, instead of just saying, "Hey, can you go and brush your teeth?" That's a yes or no answer. You can presuppose that they are going to brush their teeth, and this is how you do that. You say, what would you prefer to do? Would you prefer to clean your room and then brush your teeth? Or would you prefer to brush your teeth and then clean your room? What you're presupposing, either way, is not that, is it a yes or a no that you're going to brush your teeth? It's just a, will you brush your teeth now or will you brush your teeth later? This is, again, very powerful. It's an alternate of choice. but either choice is in your favor. Either choice gives you the result that you want. So presuppositions can be very, very powerful. And I want you to think of this. Some of the greatest marketing slogans, some of the greatest political slogans out there use presuppositions. Let me repeat that again. Some of the biggest campaigns that have ever been used by politicians, by marketing people, all use this powerful tool called presuppositions. I'm just going to name one over there, and I'm not going to get into politics or whatever, but like if you, for example, if you said like one of the slogans that a lot of people are familiar with, one of the political slogans that a lot of people are familiar with, is the slogan, "Make America Great Again." What presuppositions, in order for you to make sense of that sentence, what presuppositions are they trying to imply? One, that America was once great. That's a presupposition that that sentence implies. Another is that America is not great now, and that it will be again in the future, right? Those are the presuppositions that that sentence says. And that is, that's 4 words that implies so many different presuppositions. And I'm telling you, a lot of politicians have used, I've used this example. You might like it, you might hate it. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying that a lot of political statements, a lot of marketing statements, they use presuppositions because they're so powerful. Because in order for you to make sense of a sentence, you have to make a lot of assumptions in the background. So hypnotic language is one main aspect of hypnotic language is understanding presuppositions and starting to create presuppositions within somebody. So that's it for this video. I hope you found this useful. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a very quick video today. I just wanted to come in and talk about this. Lots of love to you, and I will catch you on another video very soon. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have not, please do subscribe on YouTube. And this was another episode of Unconscious Communication Secrets with me, Muneer. Lots of love, peace out, and I'll catch you on another video very soon. Bye.